Hi, Steve Sander here. I'm at O'Hare Airport on a layover. I'm flying from Michigan to Los Angeles to go to a yoga convention, the SRF convocation. And I have a pretty good amount of time, and I'm eating at a restaurant here where I used to work. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you. And fortunately, I have this very interesting book to read, and I'm just going to talk about that a little bit. It's by Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Come on, Steve. Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay. And he's an online entrepreneur. He started out his business in a family business selling wine, and he ended up exploding his family business by using social media. So he really understands social media and the future of online marketing. This is something that I've been getting into lately because I'm taking this course with Leah McHenry on the online musician, and she specializes or focuses on the aspect of selling music online. So I'm very, very interested in this. And Gary Vaynerchuk, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, has a book called Crush It, as I said, and he also has one called Jab, 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 Right Hook that I bought, and I'm reading these books to try to understand and learn about online marketing. So I'm a beginner. So if you're already advanced at this in this medium, then this video may not be interesting to you. But if you're a musician who's been doing things the old way, we know that the old ways of the music industry are done for. It's over. But the good news is that a talented musician, and I don't even think of it that way. I think of it as I think of myself as an experienced musician because I put in tens of thousands of hours learning how to play music, to learn songs, and to entertain people on not a very high level. I've been playing in local clubs in small towns and that kind of thing. I've got to sign my check here. So okay, this is a Tuscany Restaurant in Chicago's O'Hare, and I used to play at Tuscany Restaurant in Oak Brook, Illinois, and also the one on Clark Street right across from Wrigley Field. The people who are talented and not necessarily connected to a corporate organization have a chance to make it with the new ways of online marketing. Oh, okay, here's the one concept that really resonated with me. You've always heard, and you know deep down inside it's true, that word of mouth advertising is the best. People tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends if something is quality and something is worth having or something worth seeing or buying into. What happens with online media is you have word of mouth on steroids. You have the word of mouth going to thousands or even millions of people. And in the case of Facebook, you have now 2 billion people on Facebook. You have the potential to reach people who have the same passion in what you have a passion for, and that can translate into sales. So I think it's fascinating, and I'm going to be reporting more on this later. For one reason or another, these obstacles that have come up, especially with my website, and when I get my website up, I will be able to play with the Facebook algorithms and building an email list and finding super fans and doing all the things that Leah McHenry has so fantastically laid out in her course. She is an excellent teacher. She lays it out simply, and I had an interesting story of a friend of mine who's a very wealthy man told me last week. He said he had a employee or somebody that he had hired who he was training to go out and work in his field, which was selling diamonds. And he had a very interesting business plan laid out, and his associate said, "Wow, I'm just raring to go. I'm just raring to go." And days went by, and then weeks went by, and his friend was saying, "I'm just raring to go." So eventually, my friend Buzz said to him, You've got too much raring and not enough going. You've got to get going on this. So it really has to be put into action for it to work. So that's my little spiel for today. So thank you. Everybody have a great weekend. It's a Sunday, actually, August 6th. I'm on my way to LA to the SRF convocation. I'll be having some videos on that, I'm sure. It should be very interesting. So thank you.